Ever since the announcement of Daniel Trachtenberg's follow-up to Prey, Predator Badlands, along with it came hints of a second secret Predator film being made at the same time. While Badlands was set for a theatrical release, it was said that this other film would come earlier and it would be exclusive to streaming on Hulu. There were strong beliefs, and some beans spilled, that this would be an animated feature, and we can now confirm that is indeed the case. On June 6th, Predator, Killer of Killers will be released on Hulu, and some new information has been revealed, including a trailer. Here is the synopsis, posted exclusively from Bloody Disgusting. Predator, Killer of Killers, an original animated action-adventure film set in the Predator universe, will premiere on June 6, 2025, exclusively on Hulu. The anthology story follows three of the fiercest warriors in human history: a Viking raider guiding her young son on a bloody quest for revenge, a ninja in feudal Japan who turns against his samurai brother in a brutal battle for succession, and a World War II pilot who takes to the sky to investigate an otherworldly threat to the Allied cause. But while all these warriors are killers in their own right, they are merely prey for their new opponent, the ultimate killer of killers. Bloody Disgusting also listed the main voice cast of the film. Predator, Killer of Killers is a three-part animated anthology that showcases Yautja warriors hunting human prey across global history. It'll premiere as a Hulu exclusive on June 6, 2025. The voice cast includes Lindsay Levanche, Louis Azawa, Rick Gonzalez, and Michael Biehn. Biehn, it must be noted, was the ultimate bean spiller when it came to revealing details, including his own casting. As far back as November, during an Aliens panel at the Monster Mania convention in Oaks, Pennsylvania, he shared quite a few details. It began when a fan asked him if he ever wanted to join the, quote, club of fighting an alien, Predator, and Terminator, like Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen. Here was his answer.
Well, they're doing a Predator, an animated movie called Predator. I think it's a $30 or $40 million movie. And I've seen the artwork, and so they need voices for that. Putting that out there. Manifesting. I've seen the art, so it reminds me of Spider-Man Across the Universe. That incredible art. Animation these days is just stunningly good stuff. Stunningly good, and I think if you just hold on 6 months or a year, you might. I might be able to join that club. If they decide to keep me on. Voice actors get replaced quite easily because it's easy for me to do. I don't like that voice changing. You can't do that once you've done 2 or 3 days in the set, though. It's hard to hire someone. But just pay attention to the new Predator animated series.
Man, what a great question. You even got some info that you may not want to get excited about.
So if Predator, Killer of Killers accomplishes nothing else, then at least it looks like Michael Biehn will be joining that exclusive club. But from the looks of this trailer, I think we're going to get a pretty good animated movie. This is actually the first animated film to be released by 20th Century Studios, several years now after the Disney merger. The company responsible for Killer of Killers animation is 20th Century Animation, previously Fox Animation Studios. Plenty of quality work under their belts, including Anastasia, Ice Age, Robots, and The Simpsons movie, to name a few. As Biehn mentioned, the animation is very reminiscent of something to the tune of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, a comic book come-to-life style blending 2D and 3D animation. A unique look, and I think perfect for this kind of story. While the live-action films, save for Prey, have been set in the current day, more or less, we've only just begun to scratch the surface of all possibilities that could be found within Predator stories. In the comics, for example, we've seen the Predators hunt throughout all eras in history. The First World War and Vietnam, such as in the Bloody Sands of Time, fighting against pirates in Predator 1718, Victorian England in Predator Nemesis, the Civil War in Predator Hell Come A-Walkin', and slicing up filthy Nazis in Demon's Gold, to name a few of those. So finally, we're going to get a deep dive anthology into the past with the Predator, and it sure looks like it's going to be a bloody and intense one. I'm there for it. Anywhere in history, where dangerous killers are sure to emerge, you just may find a Predator hunting. I think these 3 eras chosen for Killer of Killers should make for a great choice, with a fair amount of variety, in the respective places in time, and the weapons that are able to be used against the Predator, and the different array of hopefully engaging characters at each of their centers. What did you think of the trailer? Do you think this will be a golden moment for our favorite extraterrestrial hunter? Comment below and share your thoughts. As always, I'd like to thank you very much for watching today. I'll be keeping an eye out for further updates on this and Predator Badlands, and I'll be following all things Alien and Predator in the meantime. If you want to keep up to date, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and for more, you can follow me on social media. I can be found on X, formerly Twitter, on the account @alien_theory, and on Facebook and Instagram on the accounts AlienTheoryYT. I'll see you next time, and until then, this is Alien Theory, signing off.